Spartan Jameson Locke, UNSC. Captain Lasky sends his greetings, and thanks you for your cooperation.
Oni, out of the shadows. The spies announce themselves now, Agent Locke.
I'm a Spartan now, sir.
I know who you are. You were an agent when you volunteered to execute me.
I saved your life today.
Yet now you hunt another Spartan, the greatest of your clan.
Let him hunt. He'll never find us. It's Cortana. She touched every networked device in the camp. She knows the Guardian is here.
Locke, that thing's our last shot.
You have the firepower to get us in there.
Sunayan is the Covenant's final stronghold on Sanghelios. We will move only when victory is assured.
Doctor, Osiris will deploy within the hour. Have your plan ready. Guns down, Osiris. We're guests here.
Locke, I have a briefing prepared. Given Cortana's show of power, I am reluctant to discuss it over open channels.
Understood, Doctor. We're on our way.
When I joined the Swords of Sanghelios, I remained loyal to Jul and Dama. Today, I had my chance to kill the heretic, the false arbiter. He was readying his armor. My hand fell to my weapon, and I saw the mark branded on his chest. He bears the mark, yet at that moment, I felt shame. His eyes caught mine, and I looked away. It is strange. Perhaps there is more to him than I thought.
The Master Chief worked with Cortana for a while, right?
Yes. Chief considered her a close friend.
It's unusual for anyone to anthropomorphize an AI so deeply as to consider them a friend.
Unusual, but not unheard of.
Our systems have been compromised.
By the human AI, not the Covenant.
It is sabotage. We must respond.
We fight one enemy at a time. Today, the Covenant.
Give me a report.
Eastern Common perimeter is secure. Yes. Rations will be late. I'm stationed so close to the Arbiter, and gods, I have never felt so nervous. I set about polishing my armor straight away, but then thought the Arbiter might frown on such vanity. In battle, should I fly my Banshee to the front and show my skill, or would he see that as recklessness? I'm petrified. I would recuse myself from battle, but that would definitely disappoint him, would it not?
Execution. I'll face the other
Glock, I was reading the Blue Team file you assembled. I knew the rumors about the original Spartans, the kidnappings, the conscription. I never wanted to believe it.
Himself not ordered me. To spill blood outside of battle is a great dishonor. Words burned into all Sanghelios since they were young. Into me. And for a time, I believed. I watched my brothers die around me and never dared give aid. Stitching a wound close brings dishonor. Setting a broken bone brings dishonor. Words of the ignorant ancient who never saw undetonated needle rounds pulsing beneath a brother's skin. If shame is the price of compassion, so be it.
I thought Sanghelios would be different.
You'd be surprised how much we have in common with the Sangheli. For instance, they place huge importance on family and honor. What could be more human than that?
Not fatalities. There is no honor in dying in a tent, medic. The Sangheli must fall in battle. There is no battlefield harsher than a medic tent. Are you mad? You know nothing of combat. You fool. When I draw my weapons, it is for combat with death herself. I defend you with knife and needle. I fear no enemy. Not even death. Yes, that is what they always say.
After all Halsey did to the Master Chief and Blue Team, and when they were kids no less, after all that, she still acts like she cares about them?
Psycheval says Halsey thinks of the Chief as her son. She has a motherly attitude towards all of her Spartans.
I'm glad I haven't read that psych report. Not sure I'd ever feel clean again.
Long sidelines here.
How long you trained for to join the Swords of Sanghelios? Because I did a lot of training back in the Covenant for all kinds of combat. I done weeks of trainings with all the best guns so I could be the strongest. You know how good Ungoi brains are for making a learn, right? It's because of our synapses are super great. So we learn the best and the fastest. That's very true. It is, because of biology. They say Ungoi training for a week is like Sangheli trains for a whole year because of the power of Ungoi brains. We are weird smart. Really, weird smart. I'm gonna tell you something I learned the hardest way. You gotta be nice. Nice. To everybody. Not just the food nipple manager, but everybody. Because you can call a guy an egg face one time, and it's very funny. It's actually pretty funny, but then, probably, even if it's just 3 times, everybody asks why you're so mean always, even though you only said the mean thing like maybe 6 times. 9 times tops. Doysack. 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 Doy. Zack. Planet of the Brutes, everybody. Could have named it anything. They could have. But they named it Doysack. Doysack.
The Covenant's eyes see farther than their
I used to work for the Didact. It was okay, I guess. Worked for Jewel and Dama mostly. But he was a jerk. Almost got us all killed, and then he didn't. And that was okay too, I guess. I mean, not dead's better than dead, right? Just ask my buddy Plurp. He's dead, and he doesn't like it. At least he doesn't say he likes it. Anyhow, whole time I knew the Didact, he said like 3 words. 3. He said, I can't be composed. I wonder if he wanted that for himself and was afraid. I hope he found a way to be that, and also not afraid. You know, I was afraid they'd find out that I shoot it before, but I blamed it on the green demon guy. And actually, I blame a lot of things on him. You ever do that? That guy was the best. You could shoot him, and he never fell over. Not like Lorp. Sometimes new learns push out the old stuff. You ever have that happen? Like, I'm so good at charging plasma pistols and throwing grenades and also being friends. I used to be real good at quantum theories once, but then I got way into throwing grenades. I think it was a pretty smart decision, you know, since so much of doing war is knowing when to throw grenades at something. Huh? So last night, instead of sleeping, me and the other Ungoy was up talking about battles. And my buddy Gripple was saying all about how he shot at a Spartan human once. No kidding, I mean it, I'm serious. And it was an amazing story. It was the kind of story that makes you proud to do a war, even though we don't do wars of humans no more because the Arbiter said not to, right? It was so amazing. We forgot we'd been told to be asleep. I'm serious, like 8 times already. But everybody was yelling, so I started yelling too, and you know how it feels to yell real loud about something? I mean, real loud. It feels great.
The assault on Sunayan draws near. The Banshee remains inoperative. I do not yet understand why. Figure it out. We need every Banshee in the air.
Did you check the anti-gravity drive?
That is not the problem, human.
Did you check the anti-gravity drive?
That is not the problem. Swords of Sanghelios are united under no less a warrior than the Arbiter himself. He who exposed the countless lies of the Sanjium and drove back the Covenant. The Arbiter shapes our future with deference to our past. Let us never forget those who have journeyed into the howling dark and did not return, he once said. Have you ever heard such wisdom?
I meant to ask, Buck, did you get any word to Veronica before we left?
Yeah, but she's working, so I don't expect she'll hear my call for a few weeks.
How does that work? Veronica and Oni, you're both always at opposite ends of the galaxy.
Works fine. Times we're in the same place make up for the times we're not.
Erase previous recording, begin new recording. I saw you standing at your ship, with armored hand on armored hip. Both my hearts began to pound. So lovely was what I found. I love your brightly shining armor, human named Commander Palmer. I wish that we... What are you doing here, grunt? What are you laughing at? I will tear off your arms!
Osiris? Been briefed by Halsey already?
Not yet, Commander. I'll talk to her ASAP.
Osiris? Been briefed by Halsey already?
Not yet, Commander. I'll talk to her ASAP.
Catherine Halsey.
Osiris?
Status update.
Been briefed by
I'm
Halsey
playing
already?
along with your protocol here, Tel. If the Fours bring me an active constructor, I can interface with the Guardian. It will receive Cortana's signal the moment it activates and initiates slip space, but I think I can make sure it leaves the sea before it jumps. I'll get it in the skies over Sunayan, like you asked. In return, send me some assistants with brains in their heads, and loosen this damn security. I'm not going anywhere.
lies and myth. As the Covenant ends, I wish to relearn what we've lost. But the eroded and half-ruined glyphs in this place are maddening. Fragments of words dance before me. Here, prophecy, and here, reunite, or restore. Then a warning, something about responsibility, and a great drowning. I could study here for years.
Over here, Osiris. I have located a means to activate the Guardian.
Osiris reporting in, Dr. Halsey.
This is a constructor, a Forerunner tool I can use to interface with the Guardian. Constructors were ubiquitous in Forerunner facilities. These hills are riddled with support stations for the Sanghelios Guardian. Palmer has the coordinates of one such station. Finding a constructor there should be simple.
Ready when you are, Osiris.
We're ready, Commander Palmer.
Okay, let's go.